Hello, James. I guess you're the only one here so far. I guess we'll wait a little bit for some more people to come in because this is a special stream today. Because I'm going to be giving some answers to some questions that you're going to need to have on my next live. That's what. So we'll wait a little bit and see what happens. Thank you, James, for being first. Even in my brain, I'm here first because I had to set this up. Oh my goodness. I don't know where Nancy is. She's busy, maybe. But that's okay. I'm getting better at this, at starting a live by myself and being up here by myself. But yeah, let's see if some more people come because Kim, hi Kim. The next live that I have, which is on my birthday, there's some answers that I'm going to be giving, and thank you, Joe. Fix it for you, Joey. Yes, these are definitely questions. And Christopher Ty, thank you. And by you back 40, Krista, thank you for coming in. Yes, this is going to be totally different because the answers that I give you here will help you on my next live to be able to get. Yeah, if you're basically, everybody needs to have something to write down on because I'm going to be given some answers to some questions that everybody's going to need to have on Saturday for my birthday. That's what this is going to be all about. Hi, don't you know? Thank you for coming in. There's going to be, and Marianne Bimler, thank you for coming in. If you guys want to go and get something to write on, because these are answers that you're going to need to put in chat next week. Someone's calling me. Hold on. I'm not going to be able to answer that right now. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to turn my phone off. That was a friend of mine, but let's see here. Come on. So I don't hear that ring anymore. There we go. But I don't know if, let me get my mouse back up here. There we go. And there's Nancy. She's in the chat. So let me see how many people are in here. 17 right now. But Nancy and I were trying to talk and figure out, okay, do we want to use StreamYard tool to pick who's going to win one of these, my hats. So I figured, hey, we're going to give some questions. I'm going to give some answers. Nancy and I kind of went through this, and I thought, I'm kind of like about family. So I'm going to be giving you answers. Hi, Jennifer, or Prepping for Heaven. Hi, Prepped for Eternity Homestead. Hello. Hi, Jane Doe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you answers to the questions that you're going to need for this coming Saturday. Hi, Musgrave Family Farm. Thank you for coming in. And I'm going to name off my siblings, and I'm going to give you the answer to that question. And hi, Deanna. Thank you for coming in. My oldest sibling's birth month is November, and her name is Bernadette, but that isn't involved. But yeah, we call her Bernadette. So her birthday was in November. So if you need to write it down, write it down. Then I'm gonna show some of these hats that I have made that are what's gonna go to people. This is one that I made a little bit longer. No one has seen this one in a while except for Nancy. This one's pretty long. This one you could put something in. But that's this side. And this is the other side of it. But yeah, this one's a lot longer than what I usually make. They could roll this thing up, and that's one of the hats. Set that over there. Hi. Robbie's in here, so I'm gonna do this today, and there's some more hats in here. But yeah, make sure you write down these answers so that you can hi Carol Walters, thank you for coming in. I will give these answers again. My oldest sibling was born in November. Throughout this, and these are the answers to those questions when you get into my live on the 26th. But let me see here. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. My next sibling's name is Richard. So if you want to write this down, his name is Richard. And he was born the month before me, which is June. I'm not going to give the day of their birthday. So his is in June. Here's the next. Yeah, these have got tags on them because these hats I've had for a while. There's this. Yeah. So there's that one. But oh well. That brother lives in the Mountain Standard Time, but I'm not going to tell you what state because he doesn't really like to have his information out there, which is understandable. And Jane Doe, yes, my sweet friend. Miss Graves. I've been working on some different hats. This one, there's Colb's. Thank you for coming in, Colby. It's been a while since I've seen you. But there's, like I said, there's going to be, I'm doing great. On my, like I said, on my next live, there's going to be questions. The answers are going to need to be put in chat when I ask for that information on the next live that I have, which is, of course, on my birthday. You know, and things like that. So I will probably at the end give all of the answers, you know, so that the people that are here will be able to write these down if they want to. So, but I've definitely been doing some things, you know, working on different things right now. Hi, Brent. But Nuggets Homestead. Good to see you in here. I don't, Colb's, I do not have any more stickers right now. I'm going to eventually, you know, if I have some extra money to be able to do that, I'll get it made of my. Hey, quiet. There's someone. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to mute this, and I'll be back. That was my friend Verlencia. She she drove out here. I was surprised. I don't know what's in here, but she brought me some food for my birthday. That's what I was like. Why she keep calling me? But yeah, let's go on to the. Now there's a two questions or two answers that you guys are going to need to have, because my next sibling is Christine. And there are some people in here that know that my sister Christine is gone. Her birth month was December. And I wanted to, it was my friend Verlencia, such a sweet lady. She brought us some food, and she was in my driveway. That's who was here, and she knocked on the window. I'm like, okay, she brought me some food. So sweet of her. She is the lady that taught me how to make canned green beans taste absolutely awesome. I am so happy because, oh my gosh, canned green beans are the worst thing to try to cook. But she taught me how to put cloves, onions, garlic powder, butter, vegetable stock. She cooks them in vegetable stock, but I kind of added some different types of meat. I would put smoked turkey in there. I would do sometimes if I had, already pre-cooked pork, I would put that in there. But mostly I like, yes, it is so sweet. But a lot of you don't know, but Saturday I drove my car to the farmer's market, and it was idling pretty fast when it was in park. So I had to get the car towed over to my mechanic to figure out, is it the throttle position sensor? Is it vacuum lines that this is causing the problem with the car? So it's over there, and I won't know. He'll let me know Tuesday what's going on with it. So such a sweet friend. She is. I used to be her maintenance lady. I would work on different things on apartments that my former boss used to, he still has, but other companies are now doing that work. And I would hang blinds. I would paint. I would change toilet seats. I would even change toilet valves in a toilet, change faucets. Lots of different things. A lot of people are like, what? Yeah. I used to do that kind of work. It's a little hard. Yeah, I'll see when you get back, Carol. I'm going to wait a little bit for the next question to give, and unless, at the end I said I'm going to give all these answers again. My sister Christine died in 2021. So that's one of the questions I'm going to be asking, is what year that sibling passed away. It's been interesting not seeing my my siblings. it's a little easier when your parents pass, but when your sisters, it's a little bit harder. But they're doing great. I know it. I know they are. But yeah, yeah, that was so kind of her. I'm guessing that we'll probably have this meal for tonight because I haven't cooked anything for my brother and I today. Just been so hot here in our home. But this is so strange. But yeah, I'm really happy that you guys have gotten me to what number I wanted to be because YouTube did send me that I had gotten to 1,000. I do not know right now, and please don't put it in chat what my subscriber count is right now because on my birthday, when I set up my live, I'm going to make sure that my brother covers where those numbers will be. So I will not know until I go live. Hey, Barbara, thank you for coming in. Hi, Joy Bartlett. So good to see you. There are, like I said, at the end, I'm going to give all of these answers again concerning my siblings because that's what the questions are all going to be based on is my siblings. Let's see here. Yeah, got about 3 minutes. But yeah, we're going to keep going over these questions and giving you guys a chance to write these down because that's how you're going to get one of these. Take another hat out of here. One of these hats. This one is solid purple. This is, they consider this sunflower, but I think it looks like gold. So that's what, so we're gonna give that one away. Yes. But, wow. Hey, this is a lot of fun doing this. There's my friend Rob. But yes, there's a Money Pit Homestead is in here. Thank you for coming. Yes, there's, like I said, at the end, I'm going to give all of these answers again because of the people that are coming in now. We'll get all the answers to these questions. And now going on to my next sibling. My sister Marilyn is now living with our oldest sister, Bernadette, because of some things that were going on where she lived. And she's doing a whole lot better. And I am so grateful for my sister and her new husband taking in my sister and making sure she's doing okay now. The month that my sister Marilyn was born in, hi, Linda Peterson. You're going to have to, like I said, I'm going to tell all these answers when I get done. My sister Marilyn was born in October in close to the state where I live now. I am so grateful that, like I said, my sister Bernadette and her new husband brought our sister Marilyn into their home after they got married to make sure she's being taken care of properly. So it has definitely been nice to be able to know that my sister Marilyn, because there would be times that I would call her and I've always had a capability because I was raised up with her to be able to understand her. And I was having a lot of hard times understanding her. And I'm like, what is going on with my sister? She's disabled, and people don't tend to treat the disabled very well, and they should. because we have a lot to contribute to this society. We do, and so does my brother. But yeah, everybody is such a sweet, sweet, kind people here. I love you all. Yeah, yeah. My sister Marilyn was born in October. I think she's 70 now. I'm thinking. I'm thinking she is. Not sure. I'd have to figure it up. My brother's better at math than I am. But oh wow. Let me show another hat here. This is another one of those ones that go inside out. So you can do that way or this way, which you got a little more color on that side. Everybody, sometimes I don't know what to say. Just kind of such a, I can't believe that I'm going to be the age I'm going to be. This coming Saturday. Just hi, Kevin, at Camping Cage Free. I'm giving answers to questions that for my birthday live or my celebration live. It's not really, yes, it is done on my birthday, but it's more about my family, my siblings, and how close we try to be, and I hope we're close. Oh, Kevin. I surprised him with a knitted hat while I was at Jan's meetup, and he was like so surprised. He watched me finish it. He started recording me, and I'm like, "That's fine." Surprised the heck out of him. Yes. Yeah. Yes, all these people have been a part of my, as I put it, my YouTube journey. Has been so great in helping me get to where I want my number to be when my birthday gets here. I did get an email. My birthday is this coming Saturday, the 26th of this month. And these answers that I'm giving are going to be part of that live for you to get the hats that I'm going to be, instead of me getting something, I'm giving away. So that's kind of what I'm all about. It's just giving back to people that have supported me, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, and that live will be on Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning. I was thinking about doing it at 10, but it's going to be at 11 instead, so that more people will be able to be there. Now, let's go to the next question. My sister Judy. You guys met my sister Judy on one of my lives. Hi, Terry. Thank you for being here. My sister Judy was born in May. And the other question that has to do with my sister Judy is, what year did she pass away? She passed away last year, a few days after my birthday. I was so grateful that she didn't pass away on my birthday. That I don't know what I would have done if that had happened, but she didn't. But yeah, she died in 2024. Yes, thank you everyone for happy early birthday. But I will, things are going to be really great. And thank you so much. But let me show up. Now, this hat here, I did it, three ply, it's a 3-ply yarn, but you can see that it's just one. So it's very light and more airy. Hi, Bobby. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, these, I'm still thinking that yes, if someone does win this up north, it'll still keep their head warm to a point. Bonnie. No, is it Bonnie? Not Bobby. I think it's Bonnie. So good to see you. She sent me a phone call and a message and wanted me to go look, and I had to text her back like, no, I'm not going to go look and see what my people that have joined my channel. And Lucy's Wayne's World, thank you for coming in. So good to see you here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So good to have you here. I've known her for a while. Happy 40th birthday. That's fine. Oh my goodness. Yes. Super Bob, thank you for coming in. Yeah, I say, unless she wants to volunteer what her age is, which I'm not going to today. Yeah, Bonnie. But yeah, I'm going through these answers a little too fast. But it's okay. Of course, you guys know my brother Ronald. He's been all my lives. He lives with me. I take care of him. He takes care of me. We have been in this house since 2008. My brother and I have, and you know, oh man. And Carol is back. Yes, I'm probably just going to keep going through these answers to these questions that I'm going to ask on Saturday. And thanks, Carol, for coming back. There's only 2 siblings in our family that were born in the same month. And that would be my brother, Ronald. He just had a birthday in May. And where is Ronald? He's resting in his room. I kind of wish he was in here, but he decided to go back in his bedroom and lay down. I'm guessing he's tired or something. I have no idea. But yes, he was up here earlier. I kind of wish he'd come back up here. And yeah, his birthday, Judy and Ronald were both born in May. Yeah, bummer. I'd like him to be up here, but that's up to him. Maybe I could see if I could give him a call. Ask him to come up. Let me see here. There he is. Let me give him a call on his phone. Everybody'd like to see you up here, Ronald. Come on. See if he answers his phone. He's not answering. Let me yell back there for him. Hold on a minute. I yelled for him. I didn't want to yell and come on, bro. Yeah, come on, Ronald, please. I'd like to see. He's probably sleeping. I have no clue. I have no clue. Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing back there, but I know he's back in his room. Definitely going to get his help on my birthday live. Hi, Barb. Yes, my birthday is coming up. Oh my goodness, it is amazing. Yeah, it's like he decided not to answer his phone. Yeah, he's 3 years older than me, so my sweet friend Barb. So I am too. I am getting so. How you're gonna be? Well, if you look at my next live, I put my age. Oh yeah. Everybody says I don't look my age, so I may as well put down another number. How young am I going to be? Oh, wow. I'm just a little bit older than you. Not by much. Now I have something to say about the next sibling that's in our family. My brother Roscoe has not I have not seen him for probably 5 or 6 years. I think it's been 5 years that I have not seen him. He calls other people to let us know how he's doing. He doesn't call us anymore. My brother and I retired at 42. Super Bob, were you in the military? Just asking. He retired at 42. I didn't really want to retire, but my body says, "Hey, you can't work anymore." And 2017, I went down once my mother passed away, and they classified me as disabled. But I still try to do things, you know. It'd be nice to have my brother up here, but he's not. But yeah, Roscoe, cancer took me out of the game, so I collected my disability. Well, you're still here, so you beat cancer. That's what I'm saying. You beat cancer. There's a whole lot more people that we need to pray for. And Dale at Dale Homestead, her husband is dealing with cancer right now, and he's going to beat it. That's what I'm going to say. He's going to beat it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yes. Good. That is so good. But yeah, it's been very interesting. But that brother, yeah, we're gonna leave that, put that up to the Lord, and Worth is going to be just fine. He is going to beat this. One of my sister's children, Judy, had a son that at 4 years, 3 years old, got T-cell leukemia, and he's still alive. He went through that and beat it, and is doing good. He's married now, and oh no, I've got a surprise for you guys. I am going to be taking out a bison roast on Wednesday and thawing that out for me to cook in a roaster oven with carrots, onions, potatoes. What is it? I'm putting cabbage in there also. A whole bunch of different vegetables. I don't know what my friend sent me. I'm so excited to find out. But yes, we're going to have a bison roast to eat for my birthday. And I picked up a banana. It was would love to get rid of the Parkinson's. I bet you would, Carol. You know, it's we go through life dealing with things in our life. Yes, it is going to be so good. And in fact, I'm thinking very seriously, I've got fresh garlic that I'm thinking of cutting into that roast and putting garlic in there in it, stuffing it down in there and having whole garlic cloves in that roast. Just absolutely making it awesome, I think, anyway. Yeah. But yeah, that, like I said, my sibling Roscoe was born in March, and I'm gonna wait till the end to give my last. Everybody is going to need to try to remember this. But let me show you the rest of these hats. These ones were the old style hats that I used to make, where I made a band with either 26 or 28 rows. So these hats are like that. The last few of them here. These are ones that I made. There's two. Then in dessert, I'm going to get some, I have a lactose problem. And I know at the senior center, they're going to be having an ice cream social from 4 to 6 on that Saturday. But yes, these are those hats that I've had before. Here's this one. This one was let me turn that around. There are different colors on this one. This was the last of that yarn that I put it in that band. And then I did this beautiful gray. Here's the last one that has black with that salmon color. There is a lot of people in here. I know Nancy was telling me not to give the answer to this one, but there's some new people in here that don't know what my favorite color is. There are some that do. There's a lot of new subscribers that don't. I know they could probably go back through and look at my videos, and I have said it before. Maybe I should do that. Purple one. Yes, I do. Yes, I do sell my hats. And on that live, if people want to pay into my PayPal, they can if they're able to do that. These hats, I charge $25 for. The ones that are like this are $30. And then my long knitted hats, which I'm not going to have any this time, I charge $35 for those. Those hats that are the long ones that look like Santa hats take me 6 hours to make. That's what, But I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. My favorite color is pastel yellow. I like lighter colored yellows of the colors that I like to have. Now, we're going to go back through all these questions again, all these answers, so that the people that are in here, on this live, will have the answers to those to be able to get a hat from me on my birthday celebration. My oldest sibling, Bernadette, was born in November. My brother Rick, or Richard, was born in June. Christine was born in December. And Simple Acres Homestead, yes, you're in here now. I'm going through those questions again. Bernadette was born in November. My oldest sister was born in November. My oldest brother Rick was born in June. My sister Christine was born in December, and she died in 2021. Marilyn was born in October. Judy was born in May and passed away in 2024. I'm not worried about the month. Ronald was born in May. Roscoe was born in March. And my favorite color is pastel yellow. There is going to be a grand prize. I'm not showing you today. And I'm not sure what question I'm going to ask yet on that grand prize will be. I haven't come up with that question yet, and I know that I have given that answer before, and there is some videos that I've have that will have that answer for that, but I figured, hey, I'd keep one question secret for this. It's like, this is going to be so much fun doing this, and like I said, it's going to be at 11 o'clock on the 26th of July, which is my birthday. And I would like one of my moderators. We are going to be going over to Simple Acres Homestead. They're going live if you want to go over and check out their channel. They were nice enough to come here, and I had already planned on putting their link in so that they could. Who is after Christine is Marilyn. Marilyn's birthday was in October. Yeah, Marilyn. Her birthday is in October. My sister Judy was born in May, and the year she passed away was 2024, a few days after my birthday last year. Yes, we're all about supporting each other in this channel. Thank you so much, Jane Doe. We're here to support each other, not to be clashing with each other. It's to support each other to get to where we need to be. And I still do not know, and I would like no one to put in chat how many people have joined my channel. I know that at one point I was over 1,000 because YouTube sent me an email saying that my channel has kind of blown up. My brother Ronald, Judy and Ronald were born the same month. His birthday is in May. My brother Roscoe's is in March. And my favorite color is pastel yellow. Yes, lift people up, not tear people down. You got that right. James, you certainly do. We all need to start being a lot more kinder to people, and supporting people, even if we don't like what they're saying. They have that right to say what they want to say. We need to be more tolerant with people. And when we're kinder, they're going to be kinder also. That's the way I look at this whole situation. Nancy, do you want to come up? If you do, you can do that yourself. She is my administrator on Bert and Cindy. So good to have all my friends here, and yes, please like, share, and subscribe this, because I am going to be putting for my birthday live. I want it to be people that are subscribed to my channel. They're going to need to come back to this live and be able to get the answers to these questions, to be able to get these beautiful knitted hats that I have made. And there's my dog shaking. I will make sure we're going to be on a different platform so that my brother's going to be sitting here beside me on my birthday. Yes, they can go and rewatch this. They certainly can. Of course, having it at the end, some people are just going to subscribe to the end. That's why I kind of broke it up a little bit, so that throughout this whole thing, we would be able to do what we need to do. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here today. I have 18 beautiful friends. You're not subscribers, you're my friends, you're my family. Or some people call it as family. I like it. There's a lot of these people I have met, and I feel like they're friends. Even if we haven't met, you're friends, because you've gotten me to almost, or maybe I have already, I don't know. I want everybody to know that I have appreciated giving back. And hi, handcrafted with Jacqueline. Hello, Nancy. Yes. You're going to need to go back through this live. And I have given answers to questions for the beautiful hats that I'm going to be giving away on my birthday. I know there's going to be people that are going to want to give things back to me. I know that, but I'm about giving away instead of receiving things. But I have a feeling I will be getting some things. Like my friend Verlencia gave me some food for my brother and I to eat. I will find out what it is. I don't really want to uncover it right now. It's going to be so nice. Yeah, it's like, wow. It has been so great doing this today. We'll see what happens this coming Saturday. And yes, handcrafted by Jackie. Thank you for coming in. But yes, there's going to be a whole lot of people coming to that live, I have a feeling, because it's to celebrate giving back. That's what I want to do, is I want to give back to my friends, to the people that have supported me, have got me to where I'm at. Even if that date doesn't say that I have 1,000 subscribers, it's still going to happen. I'm still going to go and let these beautiful hats go that I have. Yes. I'll see you on Saturday, Super Bob. So glad you came in. Such a great. Yes, stay lifted. Our dear Lord is always going to bless us when we give back instead of receiving. I would rather give than instead of receive. Because that's what my channel has been about, and it's going to continue to be about, is giving back to people that have supported me, have loved me, have blessed my heart with their giving also. I'm going to go ahead and let this go. You guys have a great day. I'm going to go ahead and end this. And everyone have a blessed day today. And I will talk to you on Saturday at 11. And we will have a celebration. Later, everyone.